what's the,
Fall festival?
no,
What's
what's-
extravaganza?
extravaganza, 2 extravaganza ago, when we were down at the, museum, she had the brazen panels there.
Yes, and they were at high school
And they-
rodeo too.
They're nice.
They are heavy.
They are
And
nice.
they're stout. I remember putting the squeeze chute together, that was a fun trick.
Probably gonna use it again Saturday.
Alright, so any other public comment?
Seems like a lot of money, why don't you just have everybody bring a demo down?
What?
Have them demo their products for you before the meeting.
Well, like WW and Prefer, we already have them.
Well, I know, but I mean, it's one of those things, you can see them, you know, have them come down and show you, you know, that way if you have questions, you can ask the person selling you the panels. You
That's a
don't
pretty
have to
good
guess
idea.
on what you got and what you don't got, you can just right from the horse's mouth. Forgive the pun.
That's a good idea.
Any other public comment? This stuff.
Do we have to vote on doing the table?
I call for the motion, and we've already motioned second, so I'm gonna call
Oh.
for it.
When you get there. not yet.
There were public comment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, we're on public comment.
Just on that item, this agenda.
Yeah, just moving it to the,
You're still gonna stay on 10 though, right?
not for you.
Ah.
Ooh.
All in favor of moving the panel, 12-foot panel discussion to next meeting? Aye. All opposed, say nay. Any abstain? All right, back to item 10. Well, I haven't read her list, but she has something that she'd like to discuss.
About lights.
Yes. Jimmy, how hard is it to make it to where during the week when all these barrel racer chicks want to use the arena lights all night long? How hard would it be to make it to where it's only a couple of lights coming on because they don't need stadium lights to practice?
I just got, most of the groups that hit me up, they say they want main and small on. So if I can get groups to clarify that they only want the main on, then I'll have to test it, but I think I can
Well, I'm
just turn
saying,
the
like,
main.
What about,
show 'em to-
is there a way to bring the dimness, because I thought we can address
I
the
do,
intensity.
I put it onto medium. I haven't tried low, cause I don't
Let's
wanna
see what low-
get yelled at.
Let's look at a low status,
Okay.
let's see what that
Looks
looks
like,
like in
just
there.
at least see what it
Save some
looks
money.
like. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because you letting us know that our electric bill's about $4,000 a month, that kinda stings me a little bit.
Hey, it's better than what we were paying.
mhm.
Yes, it
And I
might be
don't
better.
even think it's that high.
Not anymore since you put the new lights in.
Mhm.
Okay.
Also, I'd like to suggest to the board to maybe suggest or discuss it and put on an agenda later, to maybe start charging people for using lights. Maybe set up a system to where they have to pay a fee to get the lights to come on instead of everybody footing the bill for them to go down there every night. I know it's unpopular, but
We already paid for it on our property
Yeah.
taxes.
we do, but you would be able to use it all day long, or you can ride in the dark.
Right.
And if you want the lights on, then you can pay for it.
We already can.
Any other arena fixes or repairs besides the Black Widow that's broken?
You broke the Black Widow?
Okay, after,
Somebody did after high school
we'll put it
rodeo,
out.
but we
I
won't
parked
know.
it and one of the rollers is broken. How it happened?
Well,
But I was driving it, so it's my fault.
Did the bearing go out or something?
No, it
it
broke off.
snapped the shaft off.
Yeah.
It was fine when it left.
Can we fix it?
We're working on it.
We're working on it, we gotta call the company.
Jimmy's got it, he's on it.
That's why we have a maintenance staff. They break.
What, why did not,
What are you looking for?
what was the outcome of Carver?
Oh, yeah, Jimmy was gonna, so Jimmy got the list, cause Scott sent
I'm
it.
sorry it took me so long, people.
So where Jimmy was taking responsibility, he was gonna send the list for the agenda for commissioners.
Yeah, so I have the list.
Right. And it will,
I'm trying to think where that's at right now.
should be in your email.
Yeah, I know it's in my, I've seen it, and I
Right.
have it saved, but I'm trying to think.
Anyway, point being, Jimmy was taking the lead, and he was gonna get that list, and he would get it, he and Courtney would get it on.
Agenda item.
On an agenda
Yeah.
item, that's where it's going.
Any other fixes? Yeah, 'cause he fixed the shutter that was broken, so
Are we back on our amps or are we still on the loaners?
We're still on the loaners.
Can we have an update on what's going?
I'll call them again and find out, because I know they sent it back to factory, because, they were having some other issues with it, so the factory took over,
Okay,
so.
when I had my dad there this weekend, was suggesting maybe we look at maybe doing something a little different. If by chance within our budget we can do that,
Okay.
nothing extreme, but just, I'll let you know how
Okay.
Any other fixes?
Don't we drive?
Yeah, besides our leaky roof.
Yeah.
Alright, so any public comment for arena fixes? Hearing no public comment, moving on. For possible action, discussion, deliberation regarding copies of annual budget and balance of accounts.
Yeah, you were gonna print them and bring them.
Was that?
Yeah.
Last month too.
Oh, damn, I apologize.
Let's put his little name on that.
Can we, put that to the next meeting?
Yes, we can.
May I also, if I may, Sheriff?
Yep.
I'd like to remind the board where they get the money for the arena. That is from tourism. It is from beds, heads and beds.
Yes.
That's what finances the arena. It has nothing to do with the tax dollars.
Oh, so it's not property taxes?
No, it is not.
Oh.
So I thought you guys would wanna know.
Yes.
And we also finance the fairgrounds with that. And what's the other one? Do you remember, Jimmy? There's one more, there's three of them.
Fall
It's,
Fest.
there's a arena room tax,
Rent a room tax,
yeah,
fairgrounds,
fairground,
and one more.
That's good from tax money.
everybody.
We'll bring that to you also,
Yeah.
okay?
We have capital, arena capital.
There you go.
Good.
Alright, so any public comment?
Just in a general public comment to a huge shout out to Jimmy and his crew for making the arena usable
Yes.
last weekend for our horse show.
For the horse show.
Because it was a huge muddy mess and they put in a lot of extra time, and a huge shout out to Cody for the amazing work he did on the arena.
Friggin' rain.
Every once in a while, we get some.
Okay, that's off topic. We're gonna move back to annual budgets and balance of
We're gonna
accounts.
continue the-
Oh, sorry.
Continue
Oh, sorry, I thought that was just like.
You need to go underneath number 14.
Okay, well, I already said it, so.
We're on annual budgets and
Sorry.
balance of accounts.
We made a motion.
He's reclaiming his time.
I'll second.
Yeah, but
Okay, Scott,
I don't have a motion.
Darius.
Moving forward.
You just, yeah.
okay,
We didn't have it. We're moving it forward. This is what it boils down to.
okay, done.
I have to wait till 14.
For possible action, discussion, deliberation regarding PAC taking responsibility for annual Fall Festival Rodeo.
Yep, so I checked into that, been talking with Mr. Sutton. Mr. Sutton is, agreeable, and he's requested that we have the arena board take it over next season, or not next season,
Well-
next year, because we did receive one bid already, so. So instead
That
of having
seems
a
right.
so instead of having a conflict with the other bidder, we are pushing it off, we will have that set up.
Well, that's good for us because you should be planning out 2 years.
No, wait, so I'm confused. You're gonna give it to the one bidder?
No, it's still open, so it'll close at the end of this month.
No, wait a minute. Per the bid letter, it was supposed to be already closed.
thought it
I
was
reviewed
March.
it, it's end
I
of
thought
this
it
month.
said the
No.
end of.
End of this month.
It was end of March.
All right, you guys, get your
We're in
dates
March,
right.
yeah, we're
So
in March.
Jimmy, I have a question. Does that mean, that means the arena committee, this year?
Yes, no.
Okay, so that means Robert, we have things to discuss else.
Yes.
Okay, done.
Robert, could you shoot me a copy of that letter? Please?
So any other
So, there we go. So in,
public comment?
Hearing none?
Hearing no public comment, moving on to committee comments. Hearing Hearing no community comments, moving on to general public comments second.
Okay, that's your
That's
turn.
Judy.
That's you, Judy.
Yeah, what I said earlier. Sorry.
Any other public comment? Hearing no other public comment, moving on announcements second. Hearing no other announcement for seconds.
Make a motion to
to
adjourn.
adjourn.
Yay.
Yay.
I really liked what